Happening today, Celebrate Water Door County begins. Tonight, they're kicking off with a presentation in Fish Creek from a veteran world-renowned cave diver. NBC 26's Jennifer Naza is live there now with a local cave diver previewing that event. Jen?
Good morning. We're here with Jim. Jim is actually friends with Jill, who is going to be speaking at the event tonight. And you and Jill are both cave divers. Can you tell us about your experience cave diving and why it's so important to have clean water for that?
Well, it really helps to see where you're going in the caves. If you can't see where you're going because of murky water, that makes it sort of difficult to navigate around. Although we do use lines so we can find our way out. But the clear water, to me, is the big attraction of it, the clean water. And nobody likes to swim in mucky water. Mm-hmm. Same thing out here in the bay or the lake. You know, the clearer the water, the better we can see the shipwrecks. And all that clear water is all connected to our groundwater and drinking water, so we want it clean.
And tell us a little bit about Jill. You know, she's a friend of yours and she's been doing this a long time. Why is it so important for her to come out to Northeast Wisconsin and talk about this cause?
Well, Jill's one of the foremost experts in the world on like the new type of diving equipment, rebreathers, and she's also a very experienced explorer and adventurer. She's an underwater cinematographer, and because of her different journeys, she, especially diving in the caves where the actual aquifer is, she's experienced seeing areas go from good to bad, and with her experiences, she's got her own a program called We Are Water, which is very similar to Celebrate Water, trying to bring awareness to preserve our fresh water supply and conserve water.
And you spoke a little bit about the equipment she uses. So you've got some equipment here. Can you show us a little bit of that and what goes into cave diving? What do you need here?
Okay, well, cave diving can be very equipment intensive. You've got to have a lot of redundancy. Out here in the lake, you can dive with a single tank like that yellow tank. Mm-hmm. Which is a typical dive tank that people would use out here in the lake or bay. But in cave diving, you have to have enough air, enough gas to get you farther back and, more importantly, get you out safely. Mm-hmm. So at the minimum, you dive with a set of double tanks like you see here. Mm-hmm. And they're oversized steel tanks, hold a lot of air. You can stay down a long time with them. Mm-hmm. If you want to stay down a little longer, then you hook on, for example, one or two of those yellow tanks and bring those with you too. Mm-hmm. And then after several hours underwater, you're going to have to decompress. The longest dive I've ever been on was a little over 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then I'll use pure oxygen at the 20-foot decompression stop to help the decompression. Mm-hmm. But underwater, you don't use oxygen past 25 feet. You use air or mixed gas.
All right. Well, 4 hours underwater, I'd imagine you'd want to be able to see under that water. So if you're interested in coming out to the event tonight, Celebrate Water is holding it. It will be at 7 p.m. at the Door County Auditorium in Fish Creek here. And if you need more information on the event, you can head to our website, NBC26.com. Stay with us. In the next half hour, we'll have more coming up for you. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Jen. Now,